What do you mean you want to break it off?
Look, Sheila, we've had a lot of fun, and you're a great kid. It's just that it's time.
I'm not a kid. Don't talk down to me.
Well, then start acting like an adult and listen to what I'm saying. Look, Sheila, it's time to face facts. It's a no-win situation for both of us. I never thought I'd hear myself be saying that, but it's true.
I have no complaints. I walked into this with my eyes wide open.
No, you didn't. You saw only what I let you see.
Russ, I'm not stupid. I know you have feelings for Becky, but I'm willing to share you with her.
I'm not so sure I can do that.
Russ, don't you see? That's not your problem, it's mine. And I can deal with it. Really, I can. Unless, of course, you don't have any feelings for me. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Russ?
Now, no arguments. You don't think they're going to pass up an opportunity like this, do you?
But
Now,
Nancy,
come
all I
on.
did was just stop by for a moment.
Well, I just want to make sure that that moment is going to be one of the more pleasant ones of your day, that's all.
I'm sure you will.
Well, whatever could you mean by that?
Whatever, indeed.
I bet you, when you were a child, that you used to make a dive for the nurse before the bottle.
Yeah, well, I've gotten smarter now. I go for both.
Allow me.
Oh, thank you.
Except what we've got in this bottle is a little more stimulating.
That goes for the nurse, too. At least I appreciate her more.
Well, you know what they say, appreciation is the mother of invention.
Well, that depends on what you're trying to invent, too.
Well, we can find something.
Yes, if we put our heads together.
Well, we've got all afternoon.
You know, I could easily make a practice of doing this.
Now, Charles, you haven't been out of practice for years.
Well, perhaps, but, you know, it is getting late, and I promised Miriam I'd come by.
Oh, but what about what your eyes are promising me?
What's that?
Well, do I have to spell it out for you?
Yes, I wish you would.
Okay. That is definitely the kiss of a man who has had a long, hard day.
Well, there's no rest for the weary.
Oh, yes, there is.
You certainly do know how to make a point.
And to think they wouldn't let me on the high school debating team.
Foolish, foolish, foolish.
Yeah, but now you wouldn't be one of them, would you?
Are you by any chance getting fresh with me?
Well, if you want to resist, you count to 10,000.
What's the matter? Afraid to say it? Let me make it easier for you. Sheila, you never meant anything to me.
Now, you know that's not true.
No, Russ, I don't.
Come on, Sheila. You know that I've cared for you.
Is that why you're dumping me?
Give me a break. This is very difficult for me, too.
Why? What are you giving up? You have someone else to go to.
But I'm hurting you. Don't you think that bothers me?
Well, out of sight, out of mind.
I don't like hurting you.
It's a little late for that.
You're right.
I swore I'd never do this. I mean, I knew you were married. I know what happens to girls who usually have affairs with married men. And I was the one that was going to be different. I wasn't really going to get involved. I just wanted to have a good time.
Well, we did. I mean, we did. We had some good times.
Yes, we did. Russ, you can make this easier for me. At least tell me that you did love me. Let me go away with that much.
Sheila, come on. You don't have to do this.
I can't even give you that, huh? Tell me something, Russ. What do you expect to go back to? Do you still think that after all that happened, Becky still cares?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
It should be interesting. After all the reasons that you came to me in the first place still exist. Becky's still gone. She's even more successful than ever before. I just wonder why the rose-colored glasses all of a sudden.
Well, maybe I realized that no one else can give me what Becky can. Oh,
Touche.
I'm sorry. You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yes, you did.
Sheila! Okay, I can't deny what we've had. All right? I can't. It was too good. But Becky is my wife. It's not... Man. Look, just duck off in the kitchen, okay, for a few minutes. I'll get rid of whoever it is.
Sorry, Russ. I'm through playing that game. No more hiding.
Sheila, come on, be fair. Now, you know it doesn't look right for us to be seen together.
Why? What do we have to hide? There is no more us, remember?
Sheila, come on.
Sorry, Russ. Forget it.
Hadn't you better ease off just a little?
Well, I've only had two. And besides, you know what they say? Men always make passes at girls who drain glasses.
Well, you know, this is all very, very enjoyable, but it's late, and Miriam's going to wonder where I am.
Well, where are you, Charles?
What do you mean?
Well, I have been sitting here for a half hour or so, and little old me has been doing her very best to interest little old you in what I think would be a fascinating pastime.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't seem to get my broad hints.
Oh, you're very good at giving broad hints.
Well?
Yes, I could call Miriam. I could call Miriam.
Who?
Miriam.
Well, she can wait. She's not going anywhere. Why don't we, move upstairs?
Yes, I think we should.
I'm just a girl that can't say no.
Now, that's the kind of speech impediment I like.
I didn't hear anything, did you?
Hear what?
Charles! You know, I just had an interesting thought.
Beginner's luck, Harold. What is it?
Well, I was just thinking, if I wasn't so ingenious, you'd be out a whole lot of money right now. I mean, who else would have thought of looking for you right here? Except me. Hello? Hey, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Harold, there must have been a good reason for you coming to look for me.
Yeah, small one. You remember that signature you kept promising me on the annuity paperwork? Due in 45 minutes.
I'm sorry, I completely forgot it. Never mind, I've got one here.
You and I no longer on speaking terms?
Well, how about goodbye for starters?
Now you, I never have any trouble finding. Just open up Charles' wallet. There you are.
That's enough, Harold. I'll see you later.
You know something? You two make it real hard to share good news.
Good news about what?
You remember Wally Chambliss?
Yeah, the crooked labor leader.
No, that's his brother, Wendell. Wally's a state senate.
Same difference.
His fourth wife left him back in January. All of a sudden, he comes up back in this bill that's going to shorten the waiting period for proceeding with a divorce based on the grounds of desertion. Well, as Nancy well knows, that waiting period is now set at a year. But if Wally has his way, and believe me, his pregnant mistress wants him to very, very much, that waiting period will be shortened to 6 months.
Oh, Charles, isn't that fantastic?
Come on, Sheila, this is ridiculous. Give me a break. What is this? This your revenge? Well, if you're expecting a declaration of love in exchange for your disappearance, forget it.
And if you're expecting me to humiliate myself in some closet, you can forget it.
Fine, fine. I just won't answer the door.
It's your house. Russ! Becky, is that you? Come on, you guys.
Great, it's Lori.
Another old flame. Is this a reunion?
Yeah, no kidding. Nobody is around here.
Except Becky. And she's the only one you want. That's very strange.
Is this how you show your great love for me, huh, Sheila? By making me squirm?
You get what you give.
Okay, I can take a hint. Give me a call sometime, Becky.
No, wait!
Sheila, don't.
There's one way to stop me. It's your choice, Russ.
Sheila.
Hello. Goodbye.
Russ, what is going on?
Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it?
No,
Welcome to the real world, Lori.
this isn't like you, Russ.
Yeah? And what makes you the expert all of a sudden, huh? And before spouting off any sermon to me, let me first point out that I'm not in the mood, okay? In fact, I'm not in the mood for you, so why don't you just split?
Ta-da! You wonder why you don't do well with the ladies.
You say something?
Who, me? May I have a word with you? Peter.
I know there's food in the refrigerator. The number where you can be reached is next to the telephone. And don't hesitate to call in case of an emergency.
What would it take to convince you? I'm going out to dinner with Alex just as friends.
Nice dress.
Thank you.
I know you are. All this is just going to take some adjustment. That's all. You know, every once in a while when I wake up in the morning, I lay there. And I swear I can hear Dad's voice in the kitchen. So I turn over, because I know I'm good for another 15 minutes. Dad never lets me oversleep. When I think that, though, it hits me. So you see, every now and then, it's as if Dad's still alive. It's just hard to make the adjustment.
Hi, Peter. Is your mom ready?
She sure is.
Hi, Alex.
Oh, you're lovely.
Thank you. I feel the same way.
Come on, Charles. This is a night for fun. Are you angry at me?
Certainly not.
Well, did our afternoon out tire you?
Never.
Well, what? Are you keeping something from me?
No. It's just that I realized that I hadn't visited Miriam today. And it won't be, well, I won't see you again for at least several days more.
Well, I mean, you're not going to see me for several days either.
I know. But I didn't have a chance to tell her about my New York trip. And I certainly don't want her to feel as if I was running away from her again.
You know, Charles, I'm thinking about this trip to New York. I mean, you're going to be working very hard, aren't you?
Afraid so.
You know, it just doesn't seem fair. I mean, you're working so hard, and then everything that's happened with Miriam on top of it, well, it just doesn't seem fair.
Nancy, the business world is not interested in helping somebody solve their personal problems. As a matter of fact, we thrive on each other. What I try and do is to keep my personal problems from interfering with my business judgment.
It must be very difficult.
It is at times.
You know, I think I can do something that would really help. Good. That proves my point.
What?
That I should come along with you to New York. I mean, just think. I mean, you wouldn't be lonely, and then all the fun we'd have after hours.
That's a wonderful idea.
Good. It's settled then.
No, not quite.
Well, I thought that, you thought it was a good idea.
I do. It's just that I had something I wanted to ask you to do, something very important.
Miriam, right?
I'd like you to look after her while I'm gone. She's still very much alone and very frightened. Nancy, this would mean a great deal to me if you do this.
Well, do I have a choice?
Thank you. And after all, let's look at the bright side. Maybe she'll have a breakthrough by the time I get back, and all this incident will be totally behind us.
Maybe I could help things along, too.
There's something else I'd like you to do, too. That is, keep an eye on the Davidsons. I'm getting sick and tired of this religious masquerade of theirs. As far as I'm concerned, all it is out-and-out nosiness.
Hello, Nancy. Mr. Carpenter.
Mrs. Davidson?
It was just great. I showed my father my sketches, and he loved them. I mean, he really did. He wasn't just saying it to make me feel good. And Lori Martin, if you don't wipe that phony smile off your face and tell me what's bothering you, I'm leaving.
What phony smile?
You got a mirror?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't care about your career. It's just that...
It's hard listening to someone else's success when things aren't going so well for you. I didn't mean to gloat.
Don't be silly. You have every right to be happy and every right to talk about it.
I still want to discuss your job situation.
I don't. It's a mess.
Laurie? Oh, hi.
Hi.
I married him for his perfect timing.
True.
You're gonna shock our guest.
Oh, I'm not that easily shocked.
Good.
I'll get it.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Gil.
I have the latest blueprints here for you.
Hello, Marianne.
Hi.
I mean, you've got the latest blueprints for the clinic already? And just in time for dinner, too. Laurie, do you mind?
Why should I mind? It's just a casserole, though. Maybe you two would prefer to go out and discuss it alone.
Well, I don't mind a casserole.
I really would like to look over the blueprints.
Well, won't this be nice? Marianne's staying for dinner, too.
I am.
Yes, you are, remember?
Oh, yes, I am. Thanks, again.
Well, didn't you say something about visiting a sick friend tonight, Marianne?
Oh, did I?
You did.
Well, it looks like Lori needs my help more. I mean, I'm gonna help her get dinner on the table.
I'm surprised. That's not like you, laying a friend down like that.
No, it isn't. I believe in helping my friends whenever possible.
Well, look who's here. And what's this, a date? Already, Terry? They call me fast.
I keep hoping we can exchange pleasant words, Nancy. Don't you ever get tired of the bickering?
No, as a matter of fact, I thrive on it.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Would you like to go home?
No,
I'm sorry.
it's not your fault.
We could try another restaurant.
I'm not gonna let Nancy bother me.
Oh, that a girl?
Look at that. And of course, she wouldn't put her sights on anything less than a doctor.
Oh.
You jealous?
No, of course not. Charles, you're worth about 6 times what he is.
20.
Really? Well, you're a lot better looking, too.
Oh, sure, of course.
But you know, Charles, you wouldn't look bad in a mustache.
The Red Snapper's supposed to be good here.
Oh, it is.
That's right. You've been here before. With Jason.
Yes.
I'd forgotten about that.
Terry's probably saying something religious to him now about how we shouldn't be together.
Well, Nancy, do you really care what she thinks?
Well, no, it's just that she always sets me up as the enemy, you know?
Then, you're ashamed of our relationship?
No, of course not, Charles. I mean, we're both adults, and we give to each other what we both need.
Exactly. Is there anything particular you'd like to do after dinner?
Oh, well, why don't we just play it by ear?
Is there anything in particular that you'd like to do after dinner?
Well, why don't we just play it by ear?
Oh, thank you again, Alex. I really had a lovely time.
Well, I'm glad. I did too. Well, the night's still young, you know.
Well, the night may be young, but I'm not.
Oh, untrue words were never spoken.
Alex, I'm just not ready to...
You don't have to explain. I understand.
Thank you. You've always been so...
So kind. Yes, and I always will be. Good night.
Good night, Alex.